Hello. And we are ready. Now that we've finished a little bit of this, I would actually like to go back to our other wizards and to make sure we have all our spells and all our outfits updated and, possibly a spell quest. Let's start with our store. Spell quest check. Alright, then let's just pick up some quick little spells. And that's all covered. And let's give us a bit of that.
Today's assignment is to get a reading by visiting this location. Good luck.
Ooh, spell quest. But first, not really one I'm interested in adding to my deck.
It's about time you returned to learn another spell, dear. This one will help you immensely in combat. It will first require a frozen fire gem from Krakatopia. Once you are there, consult Zane at the library.
Meteor strike! And while we're going, let's update our outfit. As you can see, we have a lot of things I need to throw out. Regardless, here's our new hat. Here, actually, is our new robe. It's a level 22, but for good reason. Our new boots. A new wand we need to pick up. Secret dagger. And a new ring. And of course, a new deck.
Greetings, student of fire. You say you need help with finding a frozen fire gem? Not too much is frozen here in Krakatopia. But I have heard of some glyphs concerning these found at the dig site in Royal Hall.
Zane hands you some papyrus.
Take this and make some rubbings of the bird obelisks down there. I should be able to advise you better after that.
You take a rubbing of the glyphs with the papyrus paper that Zane gave you.
Don't mind me getting stuck on something.
So, you made the rubbings of the bird obelisk? Let me see.
Zane studies the papyrus.
Ooh, I know where this is. A treasure of fire gems was stored in the Crocosphinx during the Iman era, and now they are trapped in the frost. Go to the room where General Kaba stands in the Hall of Champions. Take but one of the gems frozen there. Professor Falmea will know what to do next.
You remove a gem from the frozen surface.
My, that is an exquisite gem you have there. Perfect for the next step in the creation of your spell. Now that you have the gem, speak with Bernie on how to instill the spell within the gem.
Ah, the Heckhound spell. You will need to find magical forces from both the Tritons and Giants for this. I know of no place in Wizard City that contains both forces. But I know Krokotopia will have these major elements together. I would suggest consulting Niles. You can find him in front of the Krokosphinx.
Before we do that, we're gonna run off and buy that one in case combat is required. And we might as well sell everything we don't need. Luckily, I know where this tree is. Hello!
Yellow. I came in to listen to the stream to help me fall asleep.
So you are looking for the elements of giants and the Tritons in close proximity. I know of a chamber in the Grand Arena that should suit your needs.
Almost
I
1
have
a.m.
heard
and
of
I
a
have
frost monster in a storm
so we're
chamber.
gonna do that.
Seek the chamber in the halls just past the Colosseum. Mind you, the old ones are not kind to those who wake them.
An important thing to note with any wizard is you're going to want to throw a training point or two into getting the traps and blades of your school from the elemental list.
Yeah, that's a pretty sick new dragon, man. Is that one new?
No.
Oh, but still, dragon's cool. Red dragon.
Yes, still, dragon is cool.
Pretty awesome. I almost used an expletive and I'm trying not to do that in the middle of your stream.
Huh?
Nothing. Said I almost used an expletive and I'm trying not to do that in the middle of
Dude,
your
I swear. I swear. All this stuff is like set to not be suitable for children. Just on the
Well,
principle that I swear.
bitchin'. Red Dragon be bitchin', yo.
You feel a cold wind fill the room.
Beware of what you seek, student of fire. You must prove you are worthy to seek assistance from the powers of ice.
So, I watched like almost a half-hour YouTube video full of memes about experiences INFJ personality types go through, and that explained a lot. That was new for me. I don't really take personality tests like that. But pretty much at all, and I was like, oh, well, that explains that. And like, these are all things I understood in piecemeal terms.
Oh, god damn it. Just immediately fire shield.
What's the block rate on that?
80%.
Ooh, get wrecked, Fire Wizard. Get blocked at least.
That's fine. I have a solution. It's called overtime spells.
Hold on. Overtime spells. What they do?
Well, watch.
Boost stuff.
Might as well elf the other guy too.
Elf. Silly frost giants.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just trap him. And use one of my new spells next round. Now, my beautiful burb, can you please heal me?
It didn't heal you.
Probably because I did not say her name. Here's my new spell.
Meteor? Meteor storm. Ooh.
Meteor strikes.
You
Meteor
have proven
strikes.
yourself worthy, student of fire.
Emma.
I will breathe
Bird is
upon the
Emma.
gem you carry.
You feel a cold wind fill the room, and the gem is changed before your eyes.
Alright, so. I got the meteor strike spell. Shit. But I'm doing a quick spell quest. And then we're going back to the Death Wizard.
I think my favorite
Congratulations on winning the
Death
favor of
Wizard
the
ever
Titans and
is
allowing you
probably
to capture an
Fisting
ice wind.
Dantalus
You are almost ready to create your
from
spell.
the Dragonlance Chronicles.
You are so close. In order for you to complete your quest, you will need to get your power words from a fire minion. You will have to go to Old Town and travel to the entrance to Triton Avenue. Make sure that no one gets hurt when such a large minion arrives.
Now I want to make room for the spell. I know it's gonna be Heckhound. So that
He's
should
a
be
pretty
enough room.
cool wizard, man. He's got a heck of a history. He started off as Raistlin Magir, And he was wearing the red robes originally. See, those were neutral wizards between light and darkness and neutrality. The red robes are the neutral ones. Never really wore white robes, but he went a long time as red robe, and then real late in life, he went black robe. But around the time he like earned his full-fledged red robes, he went through this rite of passage in the wizard tower, and it really damaged his physical health.
You ready to see
But,
this giant ass thing that appears?
You hear a deep growl that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
But he gained a lot of magical power. His fist towards the end of that trial in the wizard tower when
Look
he was
at
getting his
Doggo!
wizarding life.
It's a doggo!
You have summoned me. You should feel honored.
Nice.
I do not show up for everyone.
Fist and
But we
Dantilus
have been
possessed
watching
him.
you, student of fire.
Well,
By
see,
the way,
turns
they
out
called
later-
it a heck hound because they can't say hell in a children's game.
A great
That
darkness
makes
is
sense.
spreading across the land. Not just in this world, but in many
After
of the
he started
others
wearing
as
the
well.
black robes,
You will be
the
required to use
darkness,
your
the
powers
evil, and that whole,
wisely.
lawful good, chaotic evil, neutral, etc.
And to make yourself
On that
more
whole spectrum,
powerful,
pair of
you will need to
spectrums,
speak these words to your
he,
professor.
he went and killed
Solo
the
Zamizor.
goddess of evil and death, and replaced her. You see, that woke up the physical embodiment of chaos in the multiverse, and that really screwed off the balance of, everything. So, he had to go, they pulled some, more time travel hijinks to undo that crap, and part of that was him,
I do love me some fucking time travel hijinks.
yeah, part of
It's
that
like
was
half
him
of,
going
it's
back in
most of
time
Kefira's existence.
to possess his younger self. Distant Dantilus was a name he started using later,
you
that
have
Raistlin
your
himself
words of
started using
power.
later,
Great.
after he took on the red
Now we
robes,
can
or black
begin
robes,
to
and didn't
create
really know
your
it yet.
spell.
At some point he figures out what he's going to be up to. It's probably after talking to the gods.
There,
Also,
it is
Fizbin
done.
was pretty cool.
Now you will be able to summon
His name as a
heck
god was
hound
Paladin,
whenever you
but
require one.
when he's in this form of the senile old wizard, he only knows one spell, and it is Fireball, and he is glorious.
Fireball!
Yes. There's only one true path for the wizard, and that is the path of Fireball.
These will do nicely. Well done. All right. Now I need
Lightning
some
bolt
spider carapace
wizards
to
are
form the hilt.
tolerable.
Ice weaver shells should be perfect for it. Win 4 of them for me in the grand arena.
Excuse me.
I forgot the fucking vase thing. And I forgot I should probably try out a new mount. Just ignore the fact that the other one has had this camel too. It's a nice camel. I'm joining this.
And see, Raistlin the Magier had this brother, and his brother's name was Caramon. And Caramon was this, see, Raistlin was the highly intelligent, low health, low charisma wizard. And Caramon was the high health, high strength, low intelligence, high charisma tank. This, sword slinger, but God has he ever done, but he is a sweet, adorable, lovable doofus.
This boy has fucking red eyes. Those are not earth eyes, those are blood red.
Yeah, Raistlin has this habit of coughing up blood every once in a while. His constitution is absolutely shot. He has to keep making a special tea to deal with that. He uses magical herbs and spices in it.
So I have a shield on because if this kid gets too low, I'm gonna do what's called a programmer move.
Healy shield.
They're both gonna resist this, so I'm gonna want a trap.
And then the rest of the party is in those original novels. It's like Tanis Half-Elven. He's pretty decent. He's, you know, your run-of-the-mill protagonist party leader for the D&D party there. I mean, adventure party in these fantasy novels. Oh, and there's Tasselhoff. Tasselhoff Burfoot. He is the chaotic neutral, chaotic good halfling.
I think the round after next, I'm gonna heal him.
Tasselhoff is the skinny, unintentionally kleptomaniac hobbit of the group. Which is just in their nature, but like they're not particularly good with the concept of property rights. It's not like a conscious decision most of the time. They're just like, oh hey, shiny, cool, on to the next thing.
Shit.
They don't really get upset when anybody takes their things either, because like they know how it is.
Alright, regardless of that hit or not, he needs to be healed. That boy gonna die?
They generally keep family heirlooms like furniture.
Ah,
nailed
shit.
down
He
with
might be
these
dead.
I swear there's nothing sadder in this world than a sad kinder. You remember that time Merry or Pippin, like... You remember that time Merry and Pippin were getting run ragged by the Uruks? Urukai?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time a kinder gets depressed, it's like that, man. And boy howdy did that become an epidemic when the Chaos Crisis happened. The whole world went kind of gray. Like, literally reality just started unraveling at certain parts and just like... Literally parts of the world would just turn gray and blob, and it would spread like a plague on the ground. Like, the force of entropy in the world was just, yep, it's time. And then everybody was like, oh no. And they went to go, like, undo some stuff they've done, like killing Naraka. It's like, oh, she was maintaining some cosmic balance after all. Raceland made too good a god of death after he replaced her. He was too efficient. See, Sturm Brightblade, he was a paladin. And man, Sturm he was kind of a hard ass, but also, like, he was really there for his friends, man. He died fighting off some dragons in a war, saving his friends' lives. It was very heroic death, this was.
hurt a lot. I missed that wisp. Hey, at least the spiders didn't attack me.
Yeah. Immediately runs to hit spider instead of catching second red orb first. Oh, and there was Tika. Tika waited. She was redheaded, and Wiley. And her and Caramon got married after the Dragon Wars were over for War of the Lamps. The title of this fantasy novel series being Dragonlance. One of the key points of it was they had to go and search up these ancient epic weapons that could actually pierce dragon scales so that mortal beings could slay dragons. I very much love those books. Anyway, Tika was hilarious. She was the rogue. And oh, there was Odic. Was it the old man that ran the tavern, or was that the dwarf? Yeah, Odic was the dwarf. He whittled wood a lot as a hobby. And he had a really good recipe for spiced cheesy potatoes and potato skins. Like pan-fried baked potatoes. With seasoning, cheese, and chives. Or onion of some sort. And I cooked those at the end. They all liked to. Well, actually, Tico owned those at one point, I think. And Caramel too. I forget who did before them. But yeah, they would always meet there. They had a bunch of kids too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. They named one after Tanis, I think. After Stern. Because, you know, they were some of the best friends. They wanted to down with their memories. Tanis Half-Elven was a half-elf, and his elven parent was elven royalty, and he would have been heir, but apparently being one of his parents being human delegitimized his claim. And not only that, but actually got him kicked out of the nation entirely.
Jesus.
Some people were not particularly keen on letting him return when they were going looking for dragon orbs as a way of dragon orbs are these artifacts that are incredibly dangerous to handle at all. They're a lot like a palantir, but if you get a hold of one, then if you can overcome the will of the orb itself, and it is sentient, then it's incredibly useful, not just for general magical capabilities, but quite specifically, especially for reducing the strength and danger level of a dragon. Even if you can't like fully operate the damn thing, and if you can fully operate the damn thing, then you can control a dragon with it. Well, first you gotta control the will of the orb, and then you gotta be strong. You gotta beat the dragon's will save too with the orb after that. But having the orb makes that a lot easier, honestly, especially for mages. You have a whole dreamscape trippy arc when you start interacting with the dragon orbs. You have a whole anybody messing with it or in the area, when somebody starts messing with it, something like that falls unconscious and goes into it, and it starts, they have a psychic battle of wills inside their heads with it. So I guess not so, like, not so much fully unconscious as consciousness leaves where it was and enters the orb. The orb's pocket dimension.
Pocket dimension, really?
Mm.
Those are some fun fucking things.
Quasi dimension. Yeah. They do make for interesting mechanics. Bags of holding are one good example. Eventually that thing got so fleshed out you ended up with 2 races having a home there because it just kept expanding. Imagine having a single IP address get so frequently used, and therefore its servers get so expanded that it allows an entire community of AIs to live on it. And not only that, it creates, I don't know, okay. Imagine now it's not just an IP address and internet
Yes,
servers and
these will
AIs,
do.
but
Good work.
entire
The
extra
hilt
plane of
needs
reality.
gems to magnify the blade's power, for it
A couple
is
of
the blade of a general.
civilizations
I will
that
need
grew
you
up
to
together.
collect these gems in the area.
That's the Gith, right? The Githyanki. I guess in this metaphor, that original IP address would be like single cloud storage server. Yeah, that's a really good metaphor there. I don't know, it was probably stupid stuff. How you doing?
Me? I'm
Yeah.
doing good.
So tell me about some Wizards 101 lore.
Wizards 101 lore?
Yeah.
This surprisingly roughly has the same lore for the levels 1 to 50 as the League of Legends harrowing event, in which the person we're chasing after is a crazy asshole trying to revive a dead wife.
Huh. That sounds like a very compelling recurring theme.
Yes, yes, these will be good. They'll fit in perfectly. Now,
Sure,
I require something to
does
wrap around the
Dracula enjoy
hilt
that?
for a good grip. The hall servants should have some leather straps. Those should do well.
Who in League of Legends pulls that?
The person who does the whole crazy thing in League of Legends is Viego. The one in Wizard 101 is Malleus there.
Is that what he's going and raising it on for? Is none of the dead necessary somehow to raising his dead wife? Like, does he need to sacrifice a certain number of mortal souls? To get her a true resurrection instead of a mindless undead one? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Did I cut out?
No. No. Just slightly. Eh.
Oh, okay. Is that a bad question?
What do you mean? What is the bad question?
Was that a bad question there?
I did not even hear the question.
Oh. Oh, is Mouse too? What is it? Mouse too?
What?
Cause he's raising an army of the dead over there, right?
He's raising an army of the dead. He's like bringing hell to everyone, all for his wife, who is dead.
I see. So like, is he slaughtering all these people with this army of the dead so that you can get her like a true resurrection instead of like a mindless undead one?
He's doing all of this in gist. He's gathering a book, getting these artifacts, so that he can use them on a giant petrified dragon, so that it can grant his wish, because it's a goddamn titan, to resurrect his wife.
Excellent. These leather straps will go well with
Alright,
it.
that makes sense.
Now, to forge the blade. Aji Sakwi guards the frozen forge.
I hope
We
it works
will
out
need
for
a
him.
key to unlock the entrance to his lair. Defeat his guards, the Sakwi Crushers. One of them must have a key.
Alright, I'm very confused as to why a second Sakwi Crusher didn't join the battle, since this is a 2 enemy area. I mean, I'm confused, but I'm not complaining. Only 1 enemy and I instantly got the key? Yes.
Most excellent. We are close now. You have proven to be a most valiant warrior. I will send some loyal troops through these passageways. Would you perform the boldest part of the plan? Defeat Aji Sakwi and use the frozen forge to create my new blade. You will not evade me, wizard. Prepare to meet your doom.
Do you like owls? Benji, do you like owls?
I'll go for it. Kinda cute.
Look in my owl. I have a cute owl. Look at the owl.
Oh, it's a little one.
It's a snowy owl. and she protect me.
Nice, nice.
Look.
Excellent work, wizard. You made my plan a success. With you on our side, we are certain not to fail. I must stay and rally our forces. Your help will not be forgotten, wizard. You have done much to earn the trust of the Order of the Fang. Go tell Shalak the Wise in the entrance hall that I am once again ready to lead our fight.
Excellent! You found the great General Kaba and returned him to the fold. Perhaps the sleep has no ill effect on any of the Order. We may very well defeat the Tuts for good this time. With General Kaba, the Order can plan strategy. But without our fearless warrior, Kai Amate the Great, who are we? I'm concerned that our Mander ally, Akko, has not yet found Kai Amate. Please go to the Grand Arena and help Akko. Kai Amate's ferocity in battle stirs the fight in all of us. He must be found.
With that, I'll see you next time.